praying and putting the Lord. Every woman ain't teach their child that. So it's a blessing when your child had that wisdom, and when they see that that wisdom came from you. Mhm.
Thank God for all of it. When I was cooking, I needed a roaster pot, and Tiff called and I said, what y'all doing? I said, I'm just going to get a roaster. And she said, oh, where's that? I said, I don't know. I think they got it over there, Walmart or somewhere. She said, oh. And she said, I'll go ahead and get it and have it sent over. And I said, oh, okay. I ain't have to spend no money to get it. I thank God for it.
Wait a minute. What you said?
The roaster pot that I needed to make the turkey wings in.
Mhm.
And I said I had one, but I don't know where it went. I must have left it at one of them houses. And she said, I'll go ahead and get it. I'll get it and send it over there.
Who said
I
that?
said, thank you, Tiffy.
Oh, yeah, I love how they be so quick to do it on what it is on you know
Mm-hmm.
how they be so quick to use the resources,
Mm-hmm.
technology, and all to get you what you need. That'd be a blessing in situations like that.
Yeah, so I said I don't want to really be, uh, uh, you know, I want to get out and find my life.
Mhm.
Not find my life. I want to find what Jesus Christ had called me to do. And I'm sure it has something to do with training virtuous women. And the thing is, if he allow me to complete this retirement, I want to be able to utilize some funds to start that training of virtuous
Mhm.
women. And these women are not married to men, so to speak. These women are married to Christ. And then because being married to a man, that's fine, but you got to be in the hands of God before you can get in the hands of a man. So if you teach him how to be virtuous to God, he'll give you to a man, and you're gonna know a son when you see him.
Mhm.
Well, I just want a little place that I, put together a classroom or something and have a training and like they did the oils and Murph, and they took them through 12 months of training and just do that. I believe that's my heart's desire, what I want to do.
Because it is for people. Tools to say this is what investing look like. In the black culture, we're not. in the community. So that means we both have to pay. Yeah, okay, and I know I need someone to do it. Okay, now I'm looking for that.
So, hello? Hello?
Yeah.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
So you were saying you think you're gonna wanna go ahead and take it and find something for yourself? Do something for you? That's what I did when I went to California. I have never went nowhere for myself to do anything. I have always been married or in a relationship. And I said, I'm gonna go do something for myself. I'm going to California. And I went. And you gotta see what you feel like.
Now, we'll see, and it makes it look like somebody's still there. But she's probably saying, what is going on? Yeah, I have desires that God has put in my heart, and I'm going to do what He said. He already done it, but you got to walk by faith and not by sight. You don't know where you're going, but you're going. Where you flowing, where you're going. Even though you don't see it, you see it. And if it's a building, I want God to show me whether it's in Augusta or Alabama, wherever it is, I'm going. I am her. I am coming to get, to teach, to whatever. My office or my people is elect ladies, but I'm thinking it's elect because they are the women that train up the young women in truth. Because, they're the first of the ladies in their church. So really it made sense when the man prophesied and said, I see leaders looking for your voice. So I don't teach men. So it has to be leader ladies or women leading. So what are you leading your young women to do? They following you. So if you got the tight skirt and the high heels on, guess what's following you? Just women just with tight skirts and high heels. So that's what I desire to do. And I'm going to look for it because I really, really am. I see myself and say, well, won't you could do this, do that. So the Lord's showing me that I can do things, but I still was saying, well, Lord, you got to shake yourself from that mentality right there. No, it's your time. God has given me the resources to do it, and I pray to God that I do the right thing and that I know what to do. Should everything come together like it's supposed to come together, I pray that I go in the power of the Lord, not worrying about nobody. It ain't me, it's Christ. And let Him flow through my body in the earth and just be on fire. That's what I desire. Meeting people going for it, what you see, putting forth the F for it. You used to get F's. See, I was getting F's in school. But then the Lord told me to put the F for it. Put the F for effort, F for it. That means the faith for it. You used to put in the failure for it. Put the faith for it. The F for it. Because they said she can do it, she don't put forth the F for it. I began to look at that.
Oh, that's what they said about you?
When I go to school, they said Easter is very smart. But she can do, but she just won't put forth the F for
They
it.
called you Easter too?
Huh?
They called you Easter too?
They said Easter is very smart. Very smart, but she won't put forth the effort. But when I got an adult, the Lord brought that back to me. F for it. F for it. Put forth the F for it. What is the F, Lord? It's the faith. It's the faith. You got to put forth the faith for it. For what? For what you desire. Because I would always come to school and say, I'm going to be smart tomorrow. I'm going to be good tomorrow. Because I felt like I never really had any affection. That's the problem. So the Lord had to come and give me affection. I had none. Didn't know how to receive it. So it wasn't nobody's fault, but it was just that they didn't have none either. So people with no affection can't give no affection. So you just grow up without love. You grow up without nobody hugging you, touching you, telling you you're beautiful. Nobody laughing with you. You're just alone. I said, Lord, I don't know what kind of kids we were. But it ain't nobody's fault but the devil's. And I thank God that he brought me out. So I know what it's like to be a teenager with no love. You're looking for love.
You didn't have mommy that hug you?
I ain't never had no hug.
Ever?
Never.
You can't ever remember one time her hugging you.
I ain't never had no hug from Daddy either. Only when I got older, I would reach out and hug them because they were my parents. I never grew up with hugs and kisses. I ain't never had a kiss.
So when you remember them telling you to go to bed at night, you didn't have that?
They didn't give me a kiss. I would kiss Daddy on the cheek. I don't remember. I think we did kiss Mommy and Daddy, but I don't remember it. I don't remember nothing about my childhood.
You was traumatized.
So I don't remember.
That's why you so hard.
I mean, it could be. They have a reason. I don't have any feelings.
Yeah, you're very hard. You do, but you don't. You do have them. They just don't surface when they should. They come later. Like if somebody called and you'd be like, "What?" And then, but you're saying, "Oh, okay, all right." You got to think about it. It'll like you'll figure it out. Like at first, you'll be like, "Okay, what do you want me to do?" And then after a while, you'll be like, "Okay, I thought about it and I pray." Okay, but it's just that I don't understand.
I mean, I be asking the Lord, I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act, Lord. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to be. I don't know how to not say it like your heart might be saying something. I'm going to tell you what my heart's saying because I can't pretend with you. And so I'm going to have to tell them. And then the people might think, she's so hard. No, it's just that I'm trying to be real with you. And I got to be real with you because God's been real with me. you walk alone because you got to be real from the heart, and people ain't used to being real. They're not used to that.
Mhm.
So they be like, girl, you crazy. I've had people. But it's okay. I done been there a lot of ways. It's all right. The Lord loves us.
He did, but the enemy only the, the enemy only does that. I was thinking the enemy only does that when you're gifted. So because that's why God told Adam to come out, because your family, when you, I really believe that. I felt that ever since I first heard that message. That first heard that scripture when I was a little girl. I said, no, I don't think that just meant come out and move and go, mm-mm. He was telling him to get out from around the mindsets of people. Come out of that. And that's why he said, I'm going to change your name. I'm going to call you something else. I ain't going to tell you where you're going because some demons don't need to follow you. Then he would have told him, oh, okay, well, we going, I'm going to move to here. Then here they come. I don't want them to go with you. So you don't know where you're going. And that's going to make them say, oh, he crazy. He just picking up good. That's how I want it, because then you don't need to be there. Because somebody told me a long time ago, everybody don't deserve to sit on your front row. Everybody don't deserve that. You be wanting people in your life because it feels good. But sometimes God...
You don't know when you're going and you feel like having them there will give you some sense of confidence. But really, it gives you...
it doesn't. It's alienating you.
Inferiority.
Yeah. Because I sat there and said, I told somebody tonight in the car, they said, how was you doing? How was your day? What you doing? And I said, well, I ain't doing nothing. I said, I was thinking about my family today. And they was like, yeah, so how was your Thanksgiving? I said, it was all right. I said, but you know, this time of year, everybody be having family stuff. And they was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And I said, so I've been trying to just get over it. And so, in that same aspect, I was thinking, I said, sometimes God puts you in that situation where you isolated, so to speak. He allows it because that's your time. If you had all the family and everybody around, you'd be doing all that talking and everything else. Next thing you know, you are all drowned out. That's why he gave you that song "Secret Place." So you can know really what that means. Because sometimes, like I said, everybody don't need to be around. Everybody don't need to have every single thing that go on in your life, you got a co-signer. Next thing you know, that you ain't never really hearing from the Lord because you done put that person in such a position that everything that you need, you calling that person, or everything that you want to talk about, you calling that person. So when I look at my life and it look empty, but at the same time, look at the development, look at the time that I get to spend with the Lord. No, it doesn't make no sense. You don't talk to neither one of your children. No. It's like I don't have none. You see how retarded that is? But when I go before the Lord, I just tell him because he know the purpose of it. So out of the pain, I birth good ideas. Well, then I'm going to tell this that they need to do this and they need to do that. Okay, well, this could happen and change the situation. I try to take my pain and build purpose for other people. Because that's the only way that I can see to manage it and to deal with it. Well, then just turn it into purpose for somebody else. Because you ain't the only one. All these people sitting up in prison and nobody don't get to know how these people doing that junk. Crazy. They just in a place and you supposed to just trust. How do you know that they all right? What? Yeah, I'm not the only mama that's just sitting there saying that. So I said, okay, well then you need to start coming up with your plan and coming up with what you're gonna do. But this is already something God had put in my heart a long time ago. Way back in 2008, I came up with Reach the Children. A long time ago. A long time ago. When I got out, I said the Lord gave me that. Reach the children. So you gotta just know what your purpose and stuff is and what God put you on this earth to do. And you can't let nobody tell you nothing, because family come to tear you apart, because that's what the enemy uses, because he know that's a familiar spirit. If that can't nobody make you feel low like your family, because they know you. They know exactly what to say. They know exactly what your triggers are, because they know you. See, somebody else can say something out there in public. You can shake that off because I don't know you like that. But somebody in your family say it, you say, oh, wow, that's what they think about me. Well, maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Maybe I ain't in the way to have a tiny home community, because they say this, that. No, 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 no. God called them out. Come out of there. Come out of there. That's where we came up with it from. Come out. It's coming out of.
Really, that's the world.
Yeah, it's coming out of a mindset.
Mm-hmm. And when your family is something like the world, that's what you grew up in. You know them like that. But when God calls you out of darkness, He calling you out of everything that was inclusive of that darkness. Family, friends, everybody. That's all you knew when you was in the darkness. But when He called you in the light, now you got to get used to and acclimated to being in the light. You can be seen. I can be manifested. People can see me. But shame has to go, because I can be seen now. But I'm not seen for who I am when I was in the darkness, because I couldn't be seen. But I'm seen for who He is, and He's manifesting Himself through me. All right. So I'm light. And so when people see me, I have to cause life, because I'm life too. I'm no longer death. Death is in the darkness. So that is something, and so you have to let your light shine, and in letting it shine, it has to be a separation, because in the beginning it said He divided the day from the night. It has to be a separation. Ain't no way. You're going to still be the light and walking with darkness. That is something else. So I'm just enjoying letting Him help me clean my house. He loves me so much. I'm just trying to get used to this love. I done been going with him now, married to him for about, since I was 16 years old. So we done stopped dating, we done got married now. See, a lot of people dating Christ. They ain't married him yet, even though he asked them, will you marry me? They ain't married him yet. But he still himself because he loves them. He ain't going nowhere, and he said he ain't gonna never leave them. So I'm out of the dating stage. That's why I can't do nothing to hurt him, because I'm one with him. I done been intimate with Christ. Being that said, I'm a part of the bride now. I'm a part of the bride. He's just so nice when you do your work. And you love the Lord with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Girl, go ahead on. You know what you work with. That looks so nice. make your house look like you ain't never had a home. They got to come under. And I'm training. I'm in training mode. And I'm letting them know. No matter who it hurt, you got to stand for the truth. They don't want the truth. I see why my daddy said, y'all got to get out of here.
Oh, they ain't want to clean up.
Well, I ain't saying they don't want to clean. They're not used to it. See, when I live by myself, so I have to keep the house in a certain way. But with others, I know it's going to get congested. When it gets congested, it gets messy and all that. But ain't no children, pull all on the chairs and jump on the sofas, and I got to come in now. So, yeah, we just adjusting, and the kids are learning, and I'm putting chores on my granddaughter. Come on in here, wash these dishes. You're going to mop this floor. We got to train it. It's more than just looking in the mirror at your face, honey. You got to have something in your head. You got to be a virtuous young lady.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all according to what God has given me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't train those under you, you sure can't train nobody over you. You can't be over nobody. And then you letting them, or you scared to say this because you don't want to make nobody mad. No, teachers, people gonna be mad at the teachers. But them some good teachers that taught us the strongest subjects. They knew what they were saying, and you didn't like that class. Why? Because you didn't want to bow, you didn't want to bend, you didn't want to know. So you flunked. But it wasn't because of the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
It was because of you not being willing. I didn't like science and social studies. Didn't really like math. All I liked was spelling in English. That's why I can talk and I can write. But do you know anything? See, those who study science, social studies, they know a little bit more than me. They may not know how to talk, but they know a little bit more than me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm just learning in life. I ain't better than nobody. I'm just learning. Christ is all in all. I love him. I love him. He helping me do this house, and when they get back, I'm gonna go mop my kitchen, and it's gonna be looking like it look. I'm gonna turn my little fireplace on over there, let it look like it look. Because I'm a virtuous woman. I love his name, Mike Tyson. He said something yesterday. I watched his video, and he said, when I met Cuss, which was the man that made him who he is through Jesus Christ, he said he told me I was going to be the heavyweight champion of the world. He broke down and started crying. I cried with him. He said I was a trouble child. I got in trouble, stole from everybody, lived in Brooklyn, and didn't live in nothing but rat holes and stuff like that. He said, who would ever know that I would be the head? He just started crying. He said, this man didn't know me. He took me under his wing. That's why it's important to learn from people, because they could be your mentor.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a white man moved him in his house. He got an awesome testimony. And he said he went and told his mama, Mama, look, you read about me in the paper? This man said, I'm going to be the heavyweight. She said, son, you done been in and out of jail. See, family don't believe in you.
I just told you.
I mean, here it is. This man didn't know this brother. He got an awesome testimony. I said, Lord, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And he said, so I'm telling you, he can't hardly talk, but he's a fine man. That girl got a wonderful looking husband. I said, thank God for him. If I hadn't been up there when he was there, I would have liked him. He's my type. I said, that's a blessing, Lord. Bless his heart. Because you need to look him up and hear his testimony, girl. You think you got one too? We have all been some places. I'm not judging nobody. That's what testimony to me, and I learned from him that you don't put nobody down, nobody, because we all done sin and come short of the glory of God. We ain't nobody. I'm gonna get me some frames for my pictures and put them up in my house. I have a picture wall. I'm gonna put my pictures up here with my mom and dad. And I want to picture all my daughters up here.
I thought you said you already put mommy and daddy up there.
There is, but I'm gonna put my daughters and myself, and I want my grandchildren. I come from something in this earth. You ain't by yourself. We don't have nothing of nothing. What kind of people? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I got to do that. When I get some money, I'm gonna do that. Look at this floor right here, girl. I could just. This floor ain't never. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. I can't. Yeah, that's all I put over here. Just clean it up in my house in order. I want the Lord to come back, and this is his house. It's his. When you walk through his cleanliness, spirit of cleanliness. Where the spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty. You gotta learn how to keep your house in order. No matter who say, why you keep on cleaning up, worshiping your house? Girl, please, I'm the temple of the Holy Spirit. I'm not worshiping my house. I'm worshiping God. He is my house. And I'm his house. People get mad about anything, honey.
Well, you have to, like you said, you have to just teach them. If they don't know, they should know.
They don't know. They can't see. But they know when they was little children, but they've gotten away from that.
Because they don't have their own family in their own house, so.
Yeah. I seen Toya yesterday. Bless her heart. And she was like, I'm gonna go. I just got here, but I'm gonna go. I pray the Lord that he bring her on back. You know.
She looked good or she looked hard?
I don't know how she looked. It just looked like she was just, God it's necessary for her. It's necessary. Because God done already molded her life, so she got to go through there. But you just pray for them while they're going through. They're going to come out. They're going to come out, and they're going to be beautiful. You got to see them as beautiful as God see us. Because we all done been ugly. And unless God love you, you ugly. UGLY. Unless God love you, what you is ugly. Mm-hmm. But girl, I will not hold you.
Yeah, I'm in here trying to get my hair
So what happened to your blackboards and stuff?
That's what I did last night. Okay, you don't be paying attention. That's what I did last night.
Oh, okay.
It was on the model of God, and I woke up this morning and Facebook we removed your video because it was a hate organization. I said, that ain't nothing but the devil. Oh, that ain't nothing but the devil right there.
But it probably, maybe you got to ask, can I ask what part, and I'll remove that part.
It is nothing in there talking about no hate. Nothing at all. It's talking.
Well, maybe
you heard it yourself.
But I'm saying maybe somebody felt it was hateful. It's not Facebook that did it. People report your stuff.
No, that people be using my page and my information they and taking stuff that I said before and put up that I ain't said nothing at all in that speech at all about no court and nothing else. They took something that was over probably over a year or two ago and put it up there about when I was talking about black people can't file in a federal court. That's true. But that ain't nothing nowhere near what I wasn't talking nowhere near about that yesterday. Nowhere near. I was strictly talking about church and education.
Just redo it and just do it in a way, where it's more understandable, not in
No,
a
it's
general.
not. It's not that. That's somebody just that they lied because they didn't want me posting anything.
Well,
Because
apparently, being that said, if you don't post it again, then they won, and you post it again.
they blocked it right now, but I really didn't feel like appealing it because they didn't give me no option to say that it wasn't mine, that I didn't post it. So
Okay.
that people log into your stuff and do stuff. It happens to me all the time. Every time I log in there, I say, "What in the world is this?" And so I just not worried about. I mean, celebrities say that all the time. People, Priscilla Shire said it. Somebody log into her stuff and be posting stuff that you didn't say. And so you can't do nothing if they block your stuff. Now with celebrities, they got a little bit more control. But when you ain't, um, no celebrity and nothing like that, you just go with whatever they say. You just got to take it. But God know it wasn't true. I took it as a sign that was from the Lord. You did what He told you to do, because you got persecuted right after that for no reason. And they put those evil words up there. That we don't sponsor hate groups and organizations. I didn't say nothing. Just left it alone and said, Lord, you see. And I don't even see how they get away with that when they got all this nudity on Facebook for these children to see, and they got all these rap groups out here that say all these other words. So how in the world it was nothing but persecution? So I just didn't worry about it. So yeah, I'm trying to see what kind of wig I'm gonna put on because I ain't really got none. They all done about wore out. I got my little human hair wig, bless it. It's just holding on. She was you finished? You said you had seen Toya and that was it.
Yeah, everybody, Damaris Lowry, it's nice.
Oh, you seen Damaris
Mm-hmm.
and his family?
Yeah.
You told him to go ahead and marry her, didn't you?
No.
You didn't.
That has to be his decision.
I'm surprised that you ain't say you done married her yet, Damaris.
That's not my business.
Huh?
That wouldn't have been my business.
Well, you said Nico should have married that one.
Well, I think he should have at the time, but he didn't. So,
Damaris had his two daughters with him.
yep.
He is such a good daddy. Well,
Trying to figure out how to get this fireplace turned on.
did you make sure your thing is open, or you got an electric one?
I don't know what kind it is, but oh, there it goes. You can't watch this that way. Oh, and they came out to cook. I got to read on how to do it. I want to have my fireplace burning. When they come back in the living room, it's gonna be so pretty. Oh, you still on here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'll hold you. I'll let you go.
Oh, okay. Before you go, did you ever talk to Carrie?
Yeah, I did.
You went over there?
No,
Oh, okay.
I just stay home.
I thought you would have went by there today. Well, I knew you had to work, but I didn't know whether you was gonna go by there and get none of his food or not.
No, I'm not really doing Thanksgiving anymore. It's I don't see why people keep going over people's house with the same food. So it's all about food. It ain't about nothing else. Mm-mm.
It's the one day of the year when families that don't see each other all the time, it's for you to come together over that meal and be thankful that you made it to the next year. Give thanks, whatever.
But apparently it's not because if it was, then they would do that.
Well, you know.
But Derek was really happy and he said, "This is beautiful. This is beautiful." And his daughter's boyfriend was there and he was really happy being a dad and could see his daughter that did all the stuff for him and the cooking and all. It's a blessing. And then her boyfriend came over. He said, "This is beautiful. This is really beautiful."
That's what her boyfriend said?
That's what Derek said.
Oh, okay.
He said, "We need to thank God for what Christ did." I said, "That's right. Don't you start now, because you're going to get me started." He said, "This is what Christ did." So I thank God for his salvation. He was thankful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So he looked nice?
He just had on jeans or whatever. Mm-hmm.
How Treasure had everything decorated?
Well, she just had a little decoration in the corner and the table with all the pans and all on it and the food. And on the other side was a little tiny Christmas tree.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. And it was a cozy place. He told me it ain't big. It's a one bedroom, but it's mine. I said, "You ain't got to explain to me, brother. I love you. Happy for you. Whatever you do."
Well, I
You
thought
think
Shania lived there.
Huh?
He must sleep in the living room. So Shania stay there too?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. None of his business.
Okay.
If she stay with him, then I'm sure he got it suited up for how whatever he got to do.
Yeah, well, I thought she was going off to college or something. I don't know. But I know he was
She said she is.
Huh?
She said she is.
I know he was super proud of her because Wanda said she cooked all the I think Wanda said she cooked the meat or something like that, or Wanda cooked the meat and she cooked the sides, something like that.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, I bet he was super proud. He deserved it. He went through a lot. I said mommy would just have been just elated for him to know that he is raising her and got, custody and just took, she would just be real happy for him.
Mm-hmm.
But he already know that. Everybody know that. Well, East, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm trying to get my wig on and trying to get it from not getting stuck to this glue.
Well, where you going this time of night?
I ain't going nowhere. I'm doing my half of work tomorrow. I have to get up and go to work. And I have to do my wig when I get home because my wig be all messed up, and so I had to put a human hair wig on. I had the braided wig on, and it had to have its time out.
Mm.
Yeah, it done had a time out. I might have to throw it away. I really don't want to, cause that wig is anointed, honey. I'm telling you, I used to sit there and pray in that wig all the time and sleep in it and pray, and I just felt better. It was a sense of comfort when I put that wig on. I hate to throw it away. It's sentimental.
Which one?
The one you gave me.
No, the one you snatched. I never gave you that.
Okay. You didn't come back, come out. Let
But
me,
it's okay. I'm glad that you snatched it.
let me bring it back
Sometimes,
to your memory. You put the
some
wig on me and did my makeup that night, and you said you could hold it for 2 weeks.
I don't recall none of that, but
You
it's okay. You
you
got it.
you don't recall?
Mm.
And you did my makeup and you did the picture that night and put the picture the what you call it what you call them things the filters.
I like
No,
oh,
you put the filter on my picture and you said, and I took the picture and you said, Chris, you look like a little girl, and you said you look so young. I know it's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, it is.
But I'll let you go.
All right. I love you.
All right. Love you too.
I hope you have a very blessed night and
Oh,
get your stuff done.
you too.
All right.
You
Bye.
want you want to see my Dan?
No, I know
Oh,
what your den looks like.
okay. Now you don't know what it looked like tonight. You know what you know in your memory. See, a lot of people don't want the good or what you're doing now. They
Oh,
want to
come
believe
on out
that.
of there. Come on.
Now,
That's
when you
not.
asked me, when you said, "Do you want to see my sofa set?" What if I had said no? It's amazing. Don't it ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just learning from people. You just learn. You just learn. People are enemies. I'm telling you, whether you know you want or not. Because if you, whatever, you got to learn how to love yourself. That's the only way you're going to love somebody. So I learned that tonight. So you don't love yourself enough to share, but you love yourself enough to boast about, look, but I want the same thing though. So if you wanted me to see yours and now I was cleaning up and all of that and listening to you, then I just said, do you want to see what I did and lit the fire? But no, I don't. Okay. It's okay. When you're ready, you will. So that was all. So I'll let you go.
All right.
All righty then. You have
All
a
right.
good
Love
night.
you.